Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to see how to insert a record into the table and how to delete a particular record from the table in MySQL. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. So let's get started with this video. In my previous video I have shown you that how to create a database, how to drop a database, how to see the list of database, how to create table, how to delete the table. In this video we are going to see how to insert a record into the table and how to delete that record from the table. So I have already created one Letsfindcourse database inside which I have created one table with LFC, and there are the three columns that are present in the table LFC, that is ID, first name and last name. So there are basically two methods through which you can insert a record into the table. Now we are going to see the first method through which you can insert a record. So this is the first way through which you can insert a record with the help of query. So the basic syntax of insert query is insert into table name. In the database there can be multiple tables present, so you have to specify in which table you want to insert the record, and the values. The value 1 will be your ID, the value 2 will be the first name, and value 3 will be the last name, and the sequence of this value will be as according to that column only. So you have to give the proper sequence, otherwise the value will be mismatched and you will face an error. So here I will give table name as LFC. The value 1 will be our ID, that ID is 1. The value 2 will be the first name. First name I will take as Pratik, as it is a varchar, so we have to take it under quotes, and the last name will be Jain. So here you can see that I have replaced ID is 1 and first name is Pratik and the last name is Jain. So when I go with this query, you can see the one row inserted into the table. So insert into LFC, value 1 Pratik Jain and this. So when I click on LFC, you can see the record is inserted. ID equals to 1, first name Pratik and last name Jain. Now we are going to see the second method through which you can insert a record in phpmyadmin. That is with the help of this insert button. When you click on this insert button, you will see that all the columns that is present in LFC, ID, first name and last name. Here you have to give the values and you have to go with these values, and the values will be inserted into your table. So now here we will give the values as 2. The first name will be the Divesh and second name will be Sakla. So when I go with this, you can see the one row inserted. So insert into this will give you the query that insert into LFC, ID, first name, last name. ID is 2, the name is Divesh and the last name is Sakla. So when I click on the table, you can see the two records, one Pratik Jain and second is Divesh Sakla. So these are the two ways through which you can insert a record in the particular table in phpmyadmin. So there can be time when you want to insert multiple records at the same time. Suppose you want to insert 10 records at the time, so you cannot go with one records. Instead of that, you can use this syntax through which you can insert multiple records at the same time. So this syntax is insert into table name, in which you have to give the table name in which you have to insert the values. You have to insert the first value will be the ID, that is 3, first name will be the Ayush, the last name will be the Jain. The second record that you want to insert is the ID will be 4, first name will be Mayank and the last name will be Sharma. In this way you can insert multiple records at the same time. You have to just give a comma over here and you can insert more records if you want to insert. For now I will insert the 2 records at a time, and we will go with this query, and you can see the 2 rows are inserted. So when I click on LFC, you can see there are the 4 records that are present. So in this way you can insert multiple records at the same time into the table. Now we are going to see how to delete a particular record into the table. For deleting a particular record from a table, the syntax of deleting a record will be a delete from table name. The table name will be the name of the table where you want to from which you want to delete a record, and the where condition. Where condition is very important. If you don't give where condition, then it will delete the multiple records from the table. So condition you have to give. So for example, I will take a table name as LFC, and condition I will take where ID is equals to 1. So this is our condition in which the ID 1 will be deleted from the table LFC. So when I go with this query, and it will say, give you a pop-up box that do you really want to execute delete query? Yes, we want to execute the delete query, and when I give it's okay, then it will say one row affected. It means the one row is deleted or updated. So when you click on LFC, you can see the delete query is executed, and our first record got deleted. In this way you can delete multiple record. Also, you have to just define the where clause, in which where clause you have to give a particular condition, and in considering that condition the records will be deleted. Now we will try to delete multiple records from that LFC table. So what we are trying to do, in where condition I have written id is greater than 3. So now currently our id is present in the table is 2, 3 and 4, and I have defined id is greater than equals to 3. So it will delete the third record and the fourth record from the table, and only the second record will be present from the table LFC. So when I go with this query, and it will again generate that pop-up box, I will give it OK, and you can see 2 rows affected, means 2 rows are deleted or updated. So when I click on LFC, you can see the third and the fourth record is deleted from the table. So in this way you can delete the multiple records from the table. You have to just define the where clause properly, and it will delete it according to the where clause. In this way you can insert a record in MySQL, you can delete a record from MySQL. I have given a basic example through which you can you can insert and you can delete. You can practice this insert and delete record in your localhost phpmyadmin. For this video it is it. If you haven't liked this video, please like this video, comment your thought, what you think about this video. If you haven't shared this video, please share this video with your friends, with everyone who wants to learn MySQL. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. We'll see you in our next video.